One of the things that the devil has done for some of us as believers is to make us busy but yet not being purposeful. You can actually be very busy but yet you're not living a purposeful life, and it's more difficult as a woman because you have so many things to juggle in between, and it's like a million things pulling you into different directions. You have home and family, you have your career, you have the ministry, and you want personal time for friends and even personal time for yourself. But however, you don't want to get caught up in the web where you're not doing anything, or probably one is overshadowing one, or a part of your life is being neglected. And that is why I'm doing this today. Like, you can have a balanced life, but then you must understand what the book of Ecclesiastes 3 tells us. There is time for everything, and for everything there is a purpose. So you see, number one, we saw timing. Number two, we saw purpose. You have to understand that you can't attend to everything at the same time. You can't even attend to everything. So for you to function well, for you to live a God-given life, you must come to a place where, number one, you have to reflect on your core values. What are the things that matters to you? What are the things that are important to you? What do you stand for? When they see you, what do people say about you? Oh, this is what this person stands for. What do you stand for? What is your core value? What is your God-given talent? What do you want to nurture? What do you want? Where do you want to grow? Understand these things. That will help you to live a balanced life. Number two, you must understand the season of your life. Where are you right now, currently in your life? Is it a time for you to focus on career growth? What is the season of your life? That will help you to understand what you should channel your energy into, so that you don't waste your time, you don't waste your resources. And lastly, for you to be able to live a God-given, purposeful life, so that you are balancing everything, you must schedule your timing. Block out time for prayer on your calendar. Don't just have calendar that is just busy. Understand what is important to you. Block out times for prayer, block out time for study, block out time for professional development. One of the things that we struggle with is priority. You should learn how to prioritize things, and more importantly, learn to say no. Never feel guilty for saying no to things. Learn to decline things that does not align with your core values, with your priorities. And that's why, number one, I said you must first reflect on the things that are your core values, what are important to you. Put them down. There's a video that I saw of a lady. She she said something about becoming and things that I need to become. In the space of time, the span between your becoming and the things you need to become, you must shed off some things. See, in your becoming, your life to becoming and to living a purposeful life, there are so many things that are legit that you have to let go. Apostle Paul says so many things are good, but not all of these things are lawful for me. You are not everybody, and you can't attend to people who live a purposeful life in the scripture. They didn't have all the time for everything. As a matter of fact, you don't have the time for everything. Remember, Ecclesiastes 3 reminds us again that for everything there is a time and there is a purpose. So when you're working, when you're living your day-to-day life, to what purpose? To, even if I accord the time, but to what purpose? What is the end goal of all of this thing? I am not saying that you should not have time to relax and those things, but then if you have a message to deliver, you don't play around, you don't mess around. The Lord bless you. And I'm hoping that this week you're going to start living a purpose-driven life. You're going to prioritize God. You're going to put things in place. You're going to reflect again on your core values, because it's very easy for us to forget and meddle up things in the middle. You're doing well, and I hope that you'll put excellence also into the things that you do. Thank you once again. Have a blessed week. Bye.